Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, it's your boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again to discuss more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks. I know, it's like the leaks never stop. Now, as per the usual, when it comes to these sort of videos, I always want to issue a very strong spoilers disclaimer for those of you guys that have accidentally came across this video. Now is the time to back out so that way you, my friends, remain unspoiled. But for those that are staying, buckle up, it's about to get bumpy. Let's do this. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks Part 8. An existing cactus Pokemon is getting something, we don't know exactly what. The new Pokemon with a hammer is Fairy plus another type. Well, the only cactus Pokemon I can think of would be the Cacnea line, i.e. Cacnea and Catchurn. And I have to say this, those Pokemon are really cool design-wise, and they desperately need some love. So let's hope those are the cactus Pokemon that Centro is referring to. And as for this hammer Pokemon that is Fairy plus another typing, if I was to give an on-the-spot guess, I would honestly hope that this Fairy Pokemon with the hammer is Fairy Fighting. Come on, Game Freak, we need that typing badly. It is so good. Volcarona is getting an ancient species. Glade gets a future species. Oh my god! Two very amazing design Pokemon are getting new forms. Volcarona with an ancient form, that is especially going to be something massive to look forward to. And also the future species for Glade as well. I am hella curious to see how they're going to pull all this off. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks Part 9. There's no breeding in these games, but eggs are still there. So it looks like there's a new mechanic. Salamence gets either an ancient or future species. Leg counts for starters and evolutions, as we see here for Sprigatito, we have 4, then 2, then 2. As for Quaxley, we have 2, 2, and 2. And as for Fuecoco, we have 2, 2, and 4. Okay, so I know that there's some criticism revolving around the possibility of Sprigatito's final evolved form being bipedal, because that is, I guess, comparable to Incineroar. But here's the thing, though, is that while I can understand that everyone has their own tastes and their own opinions, if these final forms are pulled off very, very well, then I don't give a dang if they have 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, 10 legs. If they are executed and designed well, that is what counts the most. Now, I also had to take a double take when it came to the first line in the Part 9. You mean to tell me that there is no breeding, yet somehow Pokemon eggs are still gonna be a thing in the game? How in the blue hell does that even work? Like, I have got to know. And Salamence, the Gen 3 Pseudo Legendary, getting either an ancient or a future species, bring it on. There's a new Earthworm Pokemon. There's a new Ostrich Pokemon whose hairstyle reminds the leaker of Cleopatra. Raid battles are back, still multiplayer. New Crab Pokemon. There are 3 new dog Pokemon lines. They all have evolutions. Okay, raid battles being a thing. That is going to be interesting to see how they pull that off, because when we think of raid battles, we think of Generation 8. We think of the Dynamax raid battles. So if there's no Dynamax in Generation 9, then how are they going to pull off raid battles, I wonder? Or could Generation 9 be making a return in Scarlet and Violet? And for those that know me personally, you guys should know that I am a huge dog lover. So the fact that we're getting 3 dog Pokemon lines, man, does that ever get me excited. Also, side note, a new crab Pokemon. I honestly hope that this crab Pokemon has a steel typing to it. I think it could work. Like, you know, a steel-type crab. I think that would be awesome. So before we continue on, I will be skipping the story spoilers because, number 1, your boy wants to remain unspoiled, and number 2, well, I don't really like the fact that there are all of these spoilers going on, so I'm covering the ones that are most interesting, at least to me, and that would be the details of the Pokemon and mechanics in Generation 9. as for the story, I would like to experience that unspoiled, thank you very much. So Pawniard's new split evolution may be based on the Rook. Now I think this is honestly really cool because this keeps in line with the lore of Pawniard and Bisharp, at least as far as their design inspirations go, because we have Pawniard that is based off of a pawn chess piece, and we have ourselves a Bisharp that is based off of the chess piece of Bishop. So having a Rook, that would be amazing. Clarification regarding breeding. The leaker specifically told that there's no Pokemon daycare / nursery. There's a new mechanic to get eggs. Also, Magikarp is in the game. Okay, I'm glad that Magikarp is in the game because that means ya boy is going to be using Gyarados as well. And Gyarados is just always an amazing Pokemon to use. But as far as this new mechanic goes, when it comes to obtaining eggs, again, I am very, very curious, and I've got to know what this is all about. Now, this Twitter user actually has a pretty interesting take on this egg mechanic. Maybe we have to go to places where Pokemon have it to get the eggs in specific places. Like, for example, to get a Teddiursa egg, we have to go to Route 9, where the Ursaring / Teddiursa are, and get an egg from the area. Sounds complicated though, wonder how it'll really be. I mean, I'm open-minded, and for all we know, this feature could be very, very good, provided it is executed and designed very, very well. Now here's an interesting bit of speculation. The old leaker said that there are 2 Pseudo Legendaries with ancient / future species. Considering it was hinted that Salamence and Tyranitar are version exclusive in the last trailer, we think both of them are those pseudos, and as you see right here is a still frame from the recent Scarlet and Violet trailer, where we have ourselves a trade taking place between Larvitar and Bagon. So maybe this right here is a very subtle hint towards exactly that. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks Part 10. There's a new single-stage Flying Fighting Flamingo Pokemon. There aren't any new evolutionary stones. Palmie's evolution learns a new move, a 1 PowerPoint move that revives one of your Pokemon. Welcome to Gen 9 Competitive. Holy shit. Okay, a brand new move that revives Pokemon. Are you absolutely kidding me? This is absolutely massive. Like, this right here, oh my god, I can't even begin to explain how I'm feeling right now. And the closest thing that we have to a move like this would be something like either Healing Wish or Lunar Dance, where the Pokemon using it would faint, and the Pokemon being brought in to replace that Pokemon would reap the benefits and have their HP and statuses completely restored. But this move right here just straight up revives a Pokemon that has already fallen. Oh my god. This is absolutely game-changing in many ways. And side note, I wonder how this is going to impact Pokemon Nuzlocke playthroughs, because if you guys are familiar with how Nuzlockes are, well, when a Pokemon is fainted, that means they dead. That means there is absolutely no way that you can use that Pokemon again. But I wonder how they're going to implement something like this when it comes to Pokemon Nuzlockes. Like, is this going to actually be a thing that they are going to allow, or is there going to be some type of clause where you cannot use something like this? Just thought I would point that out to you guys. From the old leaker, there's a new Fire Grass Pokemon. It's not Smoliv Evo. Palmie is a 3-stage Pokemon. Fuecoco's evolution will have a flame shaped like a bird on its head. The new Dolphin Pokemon has a big surprise. Okay, I'm absolutely curious as to what this Fire Grass Pokemon is going to be. Is it going to be like a jalapeno-based Pokemon or something? Like, that is going to be amazing. Like, we have always wanted to have a Fire Grass Pokemon, and ladies and gentlemen, looks like we getting it. And Fuecoco's design description when it comes to its evolution, man. Wow, this I gotta see. And this image right here of Palmie's evolution is apparently the 3rd stage evolution. So this right here is what Palmie's final evolved form is going to look like, allegedly. Some of the new ancient and future species share a mutual new ability. And here we are getting into this type of mechanic again, and it's something I am very curious and very, very much beyond excited about. this mutual new ability. I wonder what that could be. The Hardcore Queen previously teased to get a future species is actually Glade. That's because its future species is actually a combination of Gardevoir and Glade. Okay, I am confused here because last I checked, unless I got this completely wrong, after all of these years since Gen 4, I thought Glade could only be male, but Hardcore Queen implies female, so what on earth is going on here, man? Oh my god, this is just absolutely mind-boggling. Future Glade is based on an archer. Okay, that sounds absolutely cool. We have Decidueye that is based on an archer, and now we have ourselves this Glaive form being based on an archer. That is awesome. In Japanese, all future Pokemon are called something like Iron plus original name species. So, for example, Iron Glade, Iron Delibird, etc. Okay, this right here is hella interesting, especially seeing how we have the word iron being thrown around here. Now, when I think of iron, I think of steel typing. And when I think of steel typing and it's associated with Iron Glade or Iron Delibird, I'm thinking that those Pokemon are going to be gaining a steel typing to them. Okay. That is so freaking cool if that is the case. Dunsparce evolution is very similar to the current Dunsparce, just bigger. There's a new 2-stage ice Pokemon based on an icicle. There's a new 2-stage salt Pokemon. New Pokemon based on an engine. Alright, so we have ourselves more Objectmon being introduced here. That is very, very interesting. Apparently, one of the ancient/future species that has already been leaked actually has both an ancient and future species. The other one that has both ancient and future species is very random. And I just gotta ask, how in the blue hell can something like that even work out? I have got to know, and I can't wait to find out. Also, the old leaker is claiming that it's incorrect that no old starters is in the game. So at least one old starter is there, but they don't clarify whether they mean available in the region or only via home. Alright, so is there hope that maybe the big bad Incineroar can be in Scarlet and Violet? I sure as hell hope so. That's my signature Pokemon. The engine Pokemon is a 2-stage line. The Hammer Fairy Pokemon is a 2-stage line. The new leaker is now claiming that it's actually Bisharp the one getting a new evolution, and not Pawniard getting a split evolution. We also have confirmation, allegedly, that we reached the 1,000 Pokemon milestone this generation. I mean, we knew it was going to be a matter of time, but still, holy shit, that is quite the accomplishment here for the Pokemon franchise. Now, as far as whether Bisharp is getting a new evolution or Pawniard getting a split evolution, either or, I am very much excited for that, because the Pawniard line, definitely highly underrated in my honest view. Volcarona is also getting a future species. A Gen 2 Pokemon also gets both an ancient and future species. A Pseudo Legendary gets an ancient species. Note, a previous version of this tweet mentioned Klinklang. That was incorrect and we have deleted it. Sorry for the confusion. The old leaker mentions there's a new Kamen Rider-inspired Pokemon. Okay, real quick on that last one there, I think my boy Manga Kamen would be pretty thrilled about this. Now, a futuristic-looking Volcarona, okay, that right there I can't exactly imagine, but that would be so freaking cool to see. I love Volcarona. And as far as this Gen 2 Pokemon getting both an ancient and a future species, well, it could be anything. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks Part 11. Alpha Pokemon are back. Won't be called like that, but will have a similar functionality and be related to the story. Mass Outbreaks are back. Size variations from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Pokemon Legends Arceus are back. Giraffe's Evo is pure psychic. Oh my flipping god. You mean to tell me that we're going to have ourselves a similar functionality to Alpha Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Oh my god, I love this! I mean, Alpha Pokemon are one of the biggest highlights for me anyways when it came to my experiences in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, we're getting that, we're getting Mass Outbreaks, we're getting size differences. That is just absolutely, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Can you imagine overworld giant-sized Pokemon, man? Let's freaking get this. There's a new Beetle Pokemon. Ancient and future Pokemon have very weird names. They follow a pattern, but don't include the name of the original Pokemon. The new Beetle Pokemon is based on a dung beetle and evolves once. There's a new Parakeet Pokemon, single stage. Dunsparce's evolution is pure normal type. A future species for a sumo Pokemon has been teased. Hariyama, perhaps? The ability download has been removed because there are no Pokemon that have it. Now, I'm actually really curious about this Dung Beetle Pokemon. Now, if I was to hazard a guess as far as its typing goes, I could see this as a bug steal, and the reason for that is because when you take a look at a dung beetle, it looks rather robust for its species and rather well armored, so maybe that could be a guess slash hint towards its potential typing. Now, I could be very wrong about this, but tell me what you guys think about this. Now, as far as this normal type Dunsparce evolution, I am really excited to see how it's going to turn out. It is supposedly going to be just a bigger version of itself, but I really truly hope that it is executed well, because many fans, like myself, have been waiting so many years for Dunsparce to finally get its due justice. So I'm really hoping that Game Freak does not fudge this up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is enough leak coverage for one single video. Tell me what you guys think about all of what we talked about here, not just in this video, but if you guys have been keeping up with my series of videos so far on this subject, let me know what you guys think overall, and let me know what sticks out to you guys the most, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm always down to hear out you beautiful people. And that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and especially comment your thoughts down below, because I love hearing from you guys. Always have, that will never ever change, so thank you guys again for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, depending on your time zone, and I'll see you guys in the next one.